Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a surprising movie review series, I should say. Like a series review for movies, I guess is what I'm gonna call it. A series review. And this is for the Dark Knight Trilogy. For Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and also Dark Knight Rises. That I'm gonna be reviewing. And I got the special edition for it. Costs maybe like $10, but I think at Walmart they charge like 15 or so. I don't know for sure, but still. I'm gonna discuss what I watched for all three movies for Christian Bale series playing as Batman. Um, from Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. And I'll let you know what I thought of these three movies. So let's dive into this series review. Now, this isn't a TV series review, this is a movie series review that I'm doing for the Dark Knight Trilogy movie reviews, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Uh, but still, what did I think of the first movie, Batman Begins, to start it off? I really enjoyed it. It was such a good movie. There were some things in the movie that I wasn't sure if I was going to like, but the runtime for it was like 2 hours and 22 minutes, I believe. No, 2 hours and 20 minutes, I should have said. I was just has a slipcase too, so that's the inside of it. So it's pretty cool. Just closing it up, and it comes with other things with it as well, like banners and all that. So it's pretty nice. Basically, I really enjoyed Batman Begins. It was such a good movie. Christian Bale did a good job playing as Batman and Bruce Wayne in the movie. But in real life, when people were working with him, they had a hard time working with him. I guess he was being an egotistic asshole or something on set. So I don't know the full story. I don't want to pass judgment, but that's what I heard, at least. But basically, I did enjoy his performance. Sorry if I stuttered for a second. I really did enjoy Christian Bale's performance in these movies that he played in. Katie Holmes is in the first one as well, playing as Rachel Dawes, I think. And then there's Commissioner Gordon, Gary Oldman. There's a few other actors in the movie as well. Scarecrow, Michael Caine plays as Alfred, and I love Michael Caine as an actor. He's such a good actor. Um, he did a very well spot on job playing as Alfred in this movie series that he was in. So basically, overall, the movie starts off with uh, Bruce Wayne being in prison or something like that. It shows a flashback for a moment, and then it goes into him waking up in a prison. So it was an alright start, but they do eventually explain how his parents die and all that. They get shot by a gunman. So they show a few flashbacks, I think 2 or 3 maybe, and then they keep the rest of the story going. And Christopher Nolan actually directed this movie series. I believe so. Yeah. The screenplay was done by Jonathan and Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan being the guy that directed it. So, yeah, he did a good job on this series, except for the newer movies he makes now, like Tenet and Inception. Those weren't good movies. They were confusing as fuck. But yeah, I didn't hate Tenet as much, but I had issues with the movie. A lot of issues with it. It looping into different kinds of scenes and it got confusing. But yeah, overall, I think Batman Begins is a really good movie. Liam Neeson plays the bad guy in it, called Ra's al Ghul, um, from the League of Shadows in the movie series, if you've seen the whole Dark Knight Trilogy series. So, yeah, first score for me on Batman Begins, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. It's such a good movie. I really loved it from start to finish. Um, and Bruce Wayne playing as Batman, or Christian Bale playing as Batman, I should have said. Uh, his performance in this movie was really good. So 9.5 out of 10 for Batman Begins. Next, I'm going to talk about The Dark Knight, and was with Heath Ledger in it, playing as the Joker. The beginning of the movie is where he robs a bank with a few other guys in clown masks and all that. And The Dark Knight really was a good movie series. Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. Uh, I think The Dark Knight was probably one of the best films that came out in 2008. Um, there was, unfortunately, we did lose Heath Ledger before this movie came out. I think he died at the beginning of 2008, like January or something like that, which is really sad. May he rest in peace. He was such a good actor. Um, yeah, just him playing his Joker, and Scarecrow's back in the movie as well. Um, and also, Maggie Gyllenhaal plays as Rachel Dawes in this one because Katie Holmes didn't want to do any more of the Batman series. I guess she had a problem working with Christian Bale or something. I don't fucking know. Uh, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, I like Christian Bale as an actor. I don't know if I like him personally from the rumors I've heard about him. Um, Basically, The Dark Knight was a really good movie. You see Two-Face in this, but he gets created through Harvey Dent. Um, what's his name? Not Heath Ledger. Aaron Eckhart, I believe is his name. Uh, yeah, he's a good actor too. I saw him in Olympus Has Fallen, and that was such a good movie. Uh, but yeah, Harvey Dent turns into Two-Face in this movie series, and the Joker kind of kills his. Well, if you've seen this movie series, you know I'm gonna spoil some things with the movie because this movie's been out for like 14 years. So, yeah, it's been out for quite a while. But basically, Joker was going on a killing spree, killing cops and all that. Heath Ledger's character. And he did a really good job, but I think it really mentally got to him, the character, for when he was filming the movie before his passing, which is really sad. But still, I did enjoy Heath Ledger as the Joker. It was probably the best Joker that I've seen, because Jared Leto does a job at being Joker. It's not very good. I think Heath Ledger was the best, and he would have gone somewhere with that role if he kept. Actually was supposed to be in The Dark Knight Rises, but unfortunately, they couldn't put him in there because of his passing. So, out of respect, Christopher Nolan decided no, we'll just use that one character. I guess they didn't put in The Dark Knight Rises or something. But still, The Dark Knight was a very lengthy movie. It was really lengthy, and I really did enjoy it for what it was going for. So, 2 hours and 33 minutes, I believe it was. But the ending to The Dark Knight was so great that I just loved how the story is playing out. So first score for The Dark Knight, I'm giving it a good 9.5 out of 10. Another great movie in this movie series. And yeah, it was pretty well done. So 9.5 out of 10. Now to talk about the last movie before I end this video and all that. The Dark Knight Rises. This was with Bane in it. Tom Hardy plays as Bane. I just finished watching it today, and I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know if I enjoy it as much as the originals, the first two, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. It's a really good movie. Um, it's much longer of a movie. I think I remember seeing this in theaters. This came out 4 years later after uh, Dark Knight, and yeah, basically this movie was with the character Bane, and then Ra's al Ghul's child or daughter or whatever, I guess you could say. You'll see later in the movie if you've seen the whole movie. It's almost a 3-hour movie, so you're in for a lengthy movie. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this movie, and he does a very good job at it as playing as a certain character you'll see as a spoiler towards the end of the movie, which I think they should have pursued on with some of Christopher Nolan's ideas to go with a new series called Robin, but it didn't happen. A new movie series for Robin, I think, but it didn't happen. So, uh, it's a shame, kind of. But yeah, Bane pretty much is trying to take over the whole city of Gotham, and he basically just does that. He achieves that for at least a good few months, and till Bruce Wayne or Christian Bale's character Batman gets out of that pit or whatever and has to stop Bane afterwards, and he's trying to find out who the trigger man is for the bomb and all that. So you'll see what happens towards the end of the movie, and it was such a really good movie. I don't know if it was better than Batman Begins or The Dark Knight, but it's a good way to close out the series. A pretty good way. So, overall, I think The Dark Knight Rises is a really good movie. It's very lengthy of a movie. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes of a runtime, but it's a spot-on, really good movie. I really enjoyed it from start to finish, so I had a good time watching it. So, there was Gary Oldman in it, and the beginning of it was mostly where they remember Harvey Dent, or also known as Two-Face, but the truth comes out about Harvey Dent in this movie, and yeah, it just comes out or whatever from Bane reading Commissioner Gordon's letter of resignation or whatever. So, yeah, first score for Dark Knight Rises. I think it's a little bit of a step down, but it's still a really good movie. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. This was a really good movie. Tom Hardy did a very good job playing as Bane, and he actually did break Batman's back in this movie. So I was like, holy shit. It was said in the comics that Bane actually breaks Batman's back, so yeah. But anyways, that's going to be it for this very long video for the Dark Knight trilogy. If I had to give the whole trilogy a score, I would give it probably a 9.5 out of 10. This is a really good series for the Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. Or The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises is what it stands for, I meant to say. But it's such a good movie series, so I really enjoyed this movie series with Christian Bale in it. I'm kind of glad that Ben Affleck gave up on Batman because he sucked at it. and Robert Pattinson's playing as the new Batman, is coming up Friday on March 4th. So I'm gonna try to go see it if I can. I gotta see what I'm doing. It may not be till like a week or two after, because I'm gonna be pretty busy with trying to catch up on the other movies and all that. But anyways, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this pretty lengthy video. I think I can do this video over 15 minutes, so let's hope that it goes through or whatever. And this is for the Dark Knight Trilogy movie reviews that I just got done reviewing. It is getting a 9.5 out of 10, the whole series, for the Christian Bale series playing as Batman. So that's the score I'm giving it, almost a 10. So if you did enjoy this movie reviews video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will have another video coming out, I think tomorrow, I believe. I haven't decided if I decide to do another video. I was going to talk about the new Northlane Obsidian album being delayed, but I may talk about it tomorrow or something like that. But I'll have a Twitch stream coming out tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for Resident Evil 6 under the Gaming Nerd 2516 channel. So definitely hit that follow button if you want to see some good streams of me playing Resident Evil. And then after that, I may move on to another game series. So I don't know if I will. But I'm almost ready to not do Twitch that much anymore, to be honest, because after Resident Evil Village, I don't know what else to do with my Twitch channel, so it may die out after a while. But anyways, stay safe, take care. I hope you enjoyed this very lengthy video. Hopefully YouTube will let me upload this video. I know it's very long, but hopefully you like it. I think I can do over 15 minutes of a video because I hit over 500 subs. So I'll definitely see you in my next review.